Today, I will bring you to one of the cleanest, greenest, and modern cities in the world, Oslo, Norway. Oslo is the capital city of Norway and one of the cleanest and greenest cities in the world, surrounded by mountains, lakes, and seas. It is situated at the top of the Oslo fjord. Two-thirds area of Oslo is being covered by protected forests, lakes, parks, and hills. It was around 1049 when King Harald Hardrad founded Oslo. It offers tons of impressive tourist spots. The city was part of the Danish province during the Viking Age. The name Oslo was first used from 1624 to 1877 and was changed to Christiania from 1877 to 1925. It was renamed back to Oslo in 1925. It offers the most captivating old and modern landmarks. The Norwegian people in general love nature, the reason why you can see the untouched forest and clean environment in the city. There are approximately 343 lakes in Oslo. Part of Oslo's aim is to reduce its greenhouse effects. Oslo can offer both cultural and natural benefits for both the residents and tourists. It also considers one of the fastest growing cities in the world. Apart from the tourist spots, the city also serves as the center of Norwegian trade, banking industry, and shipping. Here is a roundup for the top 10 best tourist attractions in Oslo, Norway. Number 10. The Viking Ship Museum. The Viking Ship Museum houses the world's best preserved Viking ships in the world, located in Bygdøy, a peninsula situated in the western part of Oslo. The Viking ship was discovered by Nattram in 1903 along with two skeletons and treasure trove grave goods. The Oseberg, Thun, and Gokstad ships are all now being displayed inside the Viking Ship Museum. The Oseberg is a well-preserved Viking ship was discovered in 1903 with a decorative designs compared to the other ships. The ships were built between 800 to 900 during the Viking Age. The Thun was first discovered in 1867, which is smaller and the condition is not as good as Oseberg and Gokstad ships. The Gokstad was discovered in 1879 in Sandefjord. The Viking era occurred during late 700 to 1066 when the Norsemen raided many parts of Europe from England to Turkey to conquest and colonize. The Viking ships were used for water transportation to travel during the era. The three ships have their own room, also included the other items found during the discovery of each ship. The museum is being accessible by boat or bus. Number 9. Akershus Fortress. Let's move on to our number 9 spot. The medieval castle Akershus Fortress is considered as one of the important structures that has been part of the country's history. It was in 1299 Akershus Castle and Fortress was built and completed on 1300s by King Haakon V to defend the city from invasion. The structure was deliberately built to secure the royal residence for the city. The castle has been functioning as military base and prison. It was first used in battle in 1308. The German forces had occupied the Akershus Fortress during the World War II. The fortress became independent on May 11, 1945. There were people executed by Germans who occupied the place during World War II. Number 8. Oslo City Hall. Taking the 8th spot is the Oslo City Hall. The City Council and Administration's house was built from 1931 to 1950, but the construction have encountered delays during World War II. The building was designed by architects Arnstein Annenberg and Magnus Poulsen. The building has two towers in red bricks that measure 63 meters tall, and the other tower measures 66 meters tall. The Oslo City Hall was officially opened on May 15, 1950, during the celebration of 900 years anniversary of the city. The first floor shows the history of Norway during the 20th century. The wall of the structure is magnified with the renowned colorful murals like the largest painting oil in Europe. It is also the place where the annual event of the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony that happens every December. Number 7. Starting Parliament Building. Our 7th spot goes to Stortinget, the Norwegian Parliament building which has been used for National Assembly since March 5, 1866. This important structure of Norway is located at the 22 Karl Johans Gate in Oslo, Norway. The building was designed by the Swedish architect Emil Victor Langley. The building is made of the yellow bricks and the basement is made of color light gray granite. It is inspired by France and Italy designs. The construction of the building started on August 3, 1860. It was first used on March 5, 1866. The building was used by Germans as barracks during the invasion in Norway in 1940. Number 6. Vigeland Park. The Vigeland Park is the world's largest sculpture park made by a single artist for more than 200 sculptures. Gustav Vigeland is the lone creator of the peculiar sculptured items inside the Vigeland Park. The sculptures are made of bronze, granite, and wrought iron. He is also responsible for the design of the architectural layout of the whole park, where the park was named after him. Vigeland Park is located at the Frogner, Oslo, Norway. One of the most popular sculptures inside the park is the Angry Boy, which is made of the bronze. The highlight of the park is the monolith, standing 17.3 meters that took him 14 years to curve, that consists of the 121 human naked figures surrounding on it. The park was built from 1939 to 1949, but Gustav died in 1949 before the completion of the park. Upon entering in the majestic main entrance of the park, apart from the sculptures, you can see the beautiful fountains, big trees, and birds. Number 5. Oslo Opera House. The Opera House in Oslo, Norway is the center of the Norwegian National Opera House and Ballet, the National Opera Theatre and Contemporary Architectural Style in Oslo, Norway. The stunning Oslo Opera House is situated at the harbor with the unique design of the white exterior that is rising from the water. The Opera House was designed by Snohætta, a Norwegian architecture firm. It contains 1,100 rooms with an area of 530,000 square feet. The construction of the structure started in 2003 and it was completed in 2007. It was officially opened on April 12, 2008. The portion of the building that angled exterior surfaces were being covered with the marble from Carrara, Italy, and the part that appears rising from the water is covered with the granite. Pay White had created the design of the main curtain stage that looks like a crumpled aluminum foil. Number 4. Oslo Cathedral. For those who love the history of the church and the architectural structures, Oslo Cathedral is a massive tourist spot in Oslo, Norway. Hugo Lusmore had created the beautiful and big mural ceiling paintings of the church from 1936 to 1950. Emanuel Vigeland, the brother of Gustav Vigeland, was the one who made the stained glass windows. The old name of the church was Our Saviour's Church. It is located at the Startervet Square northern side of Oslo's main road. This church is being used by the Norwegian royal family for weddings and funeral ceremonies. There is no entrance fee if you want to visit Oslo Cathedral. Number 3. Holmenkollen Ski Jump and Museum. If you visit in Oslo, make sure to visit and stand at the top of the Holmenkollen. The ski jump was built in 1892, but it was rebuilt 18 times before it was opened on March 3, 2010. It is considered to be the most modern ski jump in the world. It is approximately 425 meters above sea level. The hilltop is overlooking of Oslo of the panoramic site. The very first ski jumping that took place in Holmenkollen was in 1892 that gathered 12,000 crowds. Anita Wald was the first female to jump in Holmenkollen when she performed the opening trial jump of the year's ski festival. In 1952, the Olympic Winter Games was held in Holmenkollen and the arena was expanded. The ski museum was opened in 1923 and considered the oldest museum catering sports. It is known to be the world's oldest museum specially designed for skiing. The museum shows 4,000 years of skiing history and displaying the Norwegian polar exploration artifacts and snowboarding and modern skiing. And right now I'm here on the topmost, or let us say the jump tower, or that offers panoramic views from the whole city of Oslo in Norway. So this is the topmost of Holmenkollen ski museum here in Oslo. Number 2. The Fram Museum. One of the important museums in Oslo is the Fram Museum that focuses on the story of the Norwegian polar exploration. The Fram Museum is located at a big day in Oslo, Norway. It gives tribute to the three prominent Norwegian polar explorers, namely Fridtjof Nansen, Otto Sverdrup, Roald Amundsen. The name of the vessel they have used to explore is Fram. The museum also displays the animals that are living in the region, such as the polar bear and the penguins. The vessel Fram is not damaged, where visitors are allowed to explore inside the ship, displaying the things they have used during their exploration. The Fram was commissioned, designed and built by Scottish-Norwegian shipbuilder Colin Archer, with the specifications given by Norwegian Arctic explorer Fridtjof Nansen. The museum was officially opened on May 20, 1936. Number 1. The Royal Palace. Finally, taking our first part is the Royal Palace. The Royal Palace is one of the major significant structures in Oslo, Norway that tourists love to visit, with a neoclassical style design. Norway became independent in 1814 and the Royal Palace was built in 1825 as a residence for King Carl Johan, but it was not finished due to his death, but it was taken over by Chamberlain in behalf of King Oscar I. It was officially opened on July 26, 1849 under the leadership of King Oscar I. There are a total of 172 rooms inside the Royal Palace. The daily works of the monarchy are being held in Royal Palace where the King and Queen live. The current King Harald V has been transforming the palace into a modern setting. The building was completely renovated on March 15, 1999.